Hi everyone, I started martial arts when I was 12 years old under the guidance of Shayne Wilson in Southeast Australian Taekwondo in Cootamundra where I grew up. I've been very fortunate to have the guidance of really caring, honest, sincere and genuine teachers, whether it's in any of the Kung Fu systems that I've trained in, the Taekwondo system, ninjutsu system, different systems I've practiced. Very lucky that way, very fortunate. I've heard of horror stories with people who are teaching purely from out of ego and woundedness and aggression and really damaging students physically and emotionally. Those sort of people should not really be teaching. Shayne, when I first met him when I was 12, I think he must have been about 35, I think. And I remember him being someone who was always mature, seemed very mature, and able to work with kids very well. And I think that's one of his gifts, I think, is training not just adults but kids as well, and instilling qualities of mainly having a good attitude as a big part of the martial arts training, especially Southeast Australian Taekwondo. There's the 7 tenets of Taekwondo, which are really philosophies and sort of morals to help you live a better life by. And a big part of it is to certainly when you get martial arts skill, you become someone who's able to defend yourself, but can possibly cause havoc in the world, especially in relationships. So it's useful to have some kind of guiding principle to live by, and people to be sort of holding you accountable to that and overseeing your training and your progression and things like that. So the Southeast Australian Taekwondo system was developed by Brett Kelly. I believe it come from another type of Taekwondo. Certainly the form work is very similar to a lot of the Taekwondo systems that are around these days. But he adjusted a few things. He was a very good boxer from what I understood. He could pretty much wipe the floor with most people in terms of free sparring and contact sparring. So he adopted some of the shoulder positions to protect the jaw more. He shortened the stances so you could pick the leg up quicker. The back foot was changed so you could turn your hip in a different way. What I really liked about Shayne was that he really focused on basics and foundational skills of Taekwondo. And when I started learning from my Kung Fu teachers, as soon as they started mentioning basics and foundation is the key to martial arts, it's really key to understanding any skill in life. I go, okay, I'm going to listen to this. These guys are telling the truth. They're not just saying something to make things sound more fun or more interesting, just to satisfy someone's curiosity or just their entertainment. But if you really want to go deeply with some skills, especially martial arts, it's the basics, it's the foundational skills that make you get a high level in the martial art. So Southeast Australian Taekwondo, about 70% kicking, 30% hands. Quite powerful with punching techniques, but very, very effective with kicking techniques. And after seeing a few different systems that I've trained in, it's generally the Taekwondo people who are very good kickers. It doesn't mean other systems don't train it, but because there's such an emphasis on kicking, and they're very clear about how the kicking structure should be, so you can get your power out biomechanically and not injure yourself too. So thank you, Shayne. Thank you so much for all of your help and your guidance and really your genuine care that comes across. And I see it in your daughters as well. Take care, mate.